welcome to another edition of Art from Home with me, Miss Wegman. We have a little change of scenery today. I am outside my front door, and as you can see, I have Winston along with me. So if you can hear him meowing, he doesn't really like it when I go outside without him. But he wanted to help me with our little project. So what you're going to do for this assignment is you're going to go on a little hunt around your yard for things you can use to make some art with nature. A couple rules when you're doing this though, things that you should pay attention to, okay? Definitely only use things that you can find in your yard, okay? This probably wouldn't be a good idea to go to your neighbor's house and start picking things off of their bushes and stuff like that. So definitely don't do that. Maybe make sure you have a parent with you while you're looking for things. And, don't pull things off of bushes. A lot of the stuff that I found, a couple of the leaves I found off of my bushes were dying, so I just clipped them off. But mostly everything else I found was on the ground. I found some pebbles. I have some bamboo plants in my backyard that kind of fell over, so I cut some of the leaves off of those. Little petals that fell off. A couple things I did take off of plants were some leaves from a bush that were dying. They were clearly turning a little brown, so I just kind of pruned them off with my pruning shears. So whatever you can find in your yard, and then you could just make anything you want. Maybe you can turn them into a person or an animal. I made a bug out of some of my objects, and then you could also just make a design. I took some of my sticks and my rocks, as I'll show you in just a minute, and I created a little radial design where everything's the same going all the way around. So you could just do that too. If you want to spell out your name, you could do that. But we're just making some art with the things that we can find in nature. It's a great time to get outside, get some sunshine, and see what kind of treasures might be awaiting you in your yard. All right, so let's take a look at what I made. All right, so I've got two different types of artwork that I made with the things I found in my yard. I took some of the bamboo pieces and a couple leaves. I had some of these petals that fell off of a rhododendron bush in front of my house. I have little pebbles that I found in my yard, and I kind of just arranged them to make this radial design. So it's kind of the same all the way around. I worked my way around. And then I also used some pieces of twigs that I cut apart to help me with the shape. And then this is an example of me making an animal or some side of creation out of my nature pieces. So, the wind is blowing a little bit. I used a rock that I found in my garden bed as the body of my bug, and then some of these large leaves that fell off my rhododendron. They were kind of dying, so I cut them off. A couple little weeds of some flowers I found, some twigs to make the legs, some smaller leaves to maybe be like a smaller part of the wing, but kind of just like made a little bug. So these are just two little things that I made. You can make anything that you want. You can make a different animal, you could just make a different design, but use the things that are in your yard. All right, artists, and there you go. So that's this assignment, to make some nature art. Remember to stay within your own yards. Don't go taking things off of bushes that are still alive. Try and find stuff on the ground that you can make your objects with. And always make sure that you have mom and dad's permission before you go taking stuff off of bushes. Make sure it's okay with them first. All right, have fun, be creative, and don't forget to send me your work. And Winston and I cannot wait to see what you've made for us, all right? Say bye, Winston. Say bye. All right, bye guys, see you soon.